Now, after more than a decade in power, can the German Chancellor Angela Merkel persuade voters that she is still the right person to lead the country? Germans head to the polls at the end of this month, but Mrs Merkel's open-door immigration policy has led some to question whether a change is now needed. Our correspondent Rebecca Williams has been following the German leader on the campaign trail and reports now from Berlin.
Arriving to a chorus of boos and heckles. Here in Erlangen, at the very heart of the country, two very different Germanys collide. Mutti, or Mummy as they like to call her, has come to town. But among the Merkel mania is a real sense of Merkel malice.
In 3 weeks' time, Germany heads to the polls. At the moment, this lady, Angela Merkel, is the firm favourite. But she's now been in office for 12 years. And with her stance on immigration, many people across Germany feel it's time for change.
Merkel's critics say she's broken the law for allowing too many asylum seekers into the country. And in recent years, that's seen her popularity fall.
We can all agree that we cannot repeat a year like 2015. We must help people in their own countries, fight causes that make them flee, and this will be our task for the next 4 years.
Whilst keeping an ear on Merkel's promises of jobs, immigration and economic stability, opinions seem very mixed. And across Germany, 46% of people still haven't decided how they'll be voting.
She is very smart, and I think she makes a good job.
I think Angela Merkel is a bit boring and a bit out of date, or at least she doesn't get her message across to the younger generation.
I consider her anti-German. She wants a big European country, and I don't like this.
Since 2015, more than 1 million refugees have arrived in Germany. In Berlin, these specialist blocks are being built to house asylum seekers, like Mufad Tafani from Iraq. And he's grateful to Angela Merkel.
She chose to welcome us, and that was really great. And lots of people could arrive here, and that, we are ensured, thank you. She's a great woman.
Martin Schulz, campaigning for the Social Democratic Party here in Leipzig, is Angela Merkel's main contender. Much like Jeremy Corbyn, he's trying to appeal to the younger voters. He's pro-Europe and pro-immigration.
Refugees are welcome here!
But on the other side of town, it's the controversial far-right party Alternative for Germany that's causing a stir. These are the party's anti-Islam campaign posters. This one says, "Burqas, we prefer bikinis." The leader of AfD is Alice Weidel, and her views aren't dissimilar to Donald Trump's.
What would you say to people who consider your party to be a racist party?
Well, that's completely nonsensical, because it's not based on anything. So it's just to label us due to the fact that the alternative of Germany is quite dangerous for the other parties in Germany.
At the end of the month, Germany heads to the polls. But for the front-runners, Merkel and Schulz, this weekend's televised debates will be the first true test of the campaign. Rebecca Williams, Sky News in Berlin.